Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy Strong Style Cinephile, and we got ourselves our first look at Stargirl Season 3, which, if you've seen any of my videos about Stargirl, you'll understand and know that I think Stargirl is the best superhero show going today, bar none. Superman and Lois gives it a run for its money, but by and large, that just hasn't changed with me. Stargirl is the best. So let's geek about it for a scant few minutes because we only got like 30 seconds of teaserness from the show, and we got a look at sort of, I guess, some of the dynamics we can expect from the third season, or at least one of them, the main one being Sylvester and Courtney and Starman training Stargirl. And I'm thinking, as we know that Sylvester's going to be kind of in, I don't know if he's moving, I can't remember if he's moving directly into the house, or actually I think he is, or if it's just going to be around the house, but he's going to be a fixture. He's going to be a factor in Courtney's further development in the hero job, career. We know that she's gung-ho to just do it all the time and have that be her primary focus. And you know, Pat has had to talk to her in the season past about just, you can't let this be all that you are, all that you do. You got to have a normal life. You got to have some separation. You got to have something to return to when you take off the mask. Courtney is like, no. She's like all hero all the time. That's her focus. And I think we can already kind of see some of the signs of what's going to be some of the cause some I don't want to say fracturing, but just some bumps in the road between Courtney and between Sylvester and between Courtney and Pat, because Courtney's going to want her to Pat's going to want her to dial things back. Courtney's going to want to go full tilt, and she's like, Pat's a stepfather, father figure that she has in her life. Sylvester is going to be the fun uncle who is going to want to just go balls to the wall and just do a bunch of stuff that Pat is not going to approve of. It's been a long time since Pat served as Stripesy, who took orders from a kid, like a teenager. He was a grown-ish man. He was a sidekick to a teenager and following orders from this teenager. And it's been some years since they've had this dynamic. I mean, Sylvester's grown up, Pat's grown up. They've grown into different people. So seeing how they come together now, being those different people, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be some drama. It's going to be some cause for some growth and evolution of relationships, of development, of just real stuff. And that's the thing that I like about the show. I know it's a superhero show, and I know it's contained in a comic book world, you know, but still, I like when shows still feel like and have people react like they would actually react in the real world. That's why I like Superman and Lois. A lot of that is just kind of just some of the reactions and stuff that they do is reality based. You know, it's just, they aren't just, for the most part, I mean, there haven't been too many narrative like hiccups when it comes to Stargirl. There have been a few, which I've pointed out. But for the most part, they're not just being stupid for stupid's sake, like you would so often find on The Flash, which I don't have time to go into just the stupidity of characters for the sake of plot that show has done over its 8.5, season roll. I guess 8 season run now. Now they're coming back for season 9. Guess all where Candace Patton is signing on for season 9. But that's a whole nother thing. And reviews I got to catch up on to harp about that. But this show, for me, in my opinion, it has felt real, and the characters have felt like actual people that if they went through this sort of thing, you could just understand how they would react. So that's what I love about the show, and I'm anxious to kind of see some of the situations that arise from, like I said, this Pat being the father, Courtney being the daughter, and Sylvester being the fun uncle. So it'll be interesting. Of course, we've got the Crocs living next door, because this season is called Frenemies. We've got Cindy saying that she wants in on the good guys team, so that's going to cause some friction and some things. And I've seen where some of the comments on that video, on the trailer video, teaser, and some of the other videos of episodes past where people have posted clips and stuff like that. And people, I've seen on message boards too, where they want they want the full redemption arc for Cindy, which I don't want. Not every villain needs a redemption arc. Some people just let them be bad for the whole time. It's just one of those things that I don't need everybody to be redeemed. It's just, somebody's bad, let it be bad. But I'll see where it goes with Courtney, or not Courtney, if with Cindy, if she actually stays on the path of the straight and narrow. I'm sure there's going to be some bumps again along the road to that, where she's going to act out, or she's going to try to kill somebody, maybe actually kill somebody, and Courtney's going to, be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I thought you wanted to be this, but you're still doing the stuff that you used to do. That's not going to fly if you're going to be a part of this JSA 2.0. With the Crocs, I mean, they're just a fun. I love all the characters. I love Sportsmaster. So seeing more of him, I'm all for it. We know that this episode's gonna have Mr. Bones and Helix. We know Obsidian's gonna be around. We know what the kind of the overarching big bad is gonna be. So that's cool. We've got that established. But just some of the other sort of interpersonal relationships that we have going on. I haven't seen anything about the episode count for season 3, but I also haven't specifically looked for it, so I need to do that. But if it's another 13 episodes, there's so much that they can fill up in those episodes with zero problems, I don't think. So I'm looking forward to it. The writers haven't let us down. We also know that old Icicle Jr. is getting the 411 on what happened to his dad from his grandparents, which we know are evil. So he's going to be slanted. So is he, again, it's called frenemies. So is he going to go from friend to foe? Is he going to be riding that line? Is he going to want revenge, but then see the light by the end of the season? That sort of thing. I mean, some of those plots and stuff like that are kind of obvious which way that they could go or which way we think they'll go. But hopefully they do a good job of kind of leading us one way and giving us a swerve, or just having, just regardless of whichever way it goes, just having well thought out, well acted out, well plotted out stories and execution from the actors playing those roles. I have so much faith in these writers, in the showrunner, in this show, because they have not let us down to this point. Stargirl has been great. Stargirl is the best superhero show going today, bar none. Period. End of story. And I am highly geeked for season 3 to see a longer trailer, extended trailer for season 3, and just some of the stuff that they're going to get into. Rick with Solomon Grundy and that relationship, that friendship that was building, and the fact that Solomon Grundy is going to come back. He's been told by the Shade that, yeah, Solomon Grundy is going to come back. He always comes back. So how will his death affect Rick? How will his eventual return affect Rick? Dr. Mid-Nite, and kind of how that's going to go with her parents knowing that she's a superhero, and how kind of weirdly happy they were about it, sort of, but they're going to be overbearing, kind of get in the way. It's just, there's so many things going on, but to me, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I have total faith in the show, in the writers, in the showrunner to balance everything and give everything its proper shine here or there when it's necessary. And it's just going to be a fun season 3, just like season 2 was amazing, just like season 1 was absolutely amazing. So it remains to be seen how it goes, but like I said, I have nothing but the utmost confidence in the Stargirl crew to bring us something phenomenal, something amazing, as they've done in the past. So those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, Stargirl coming soon. Not soon enough, but soon. Let us geek.